Okay, first let's get out the way the #1 lie that I've heard in so many videos. And anybody that tells you this hates you, okay? I don't hate you, okay? I'm your friend. You can listen to me. This lie is that you need to be pressing jump and slide at the same time. That's not true. That's false. You need to be pressing jump and then slide right after another, okay? It's jump, slide, okay? If you're using a controller, you need to be, don't press the buttons at the same time, A and B at the same time. I have paddles, so I actually use paddles. But if you don't be pressing A and B at the same exact time. What you need to be doing is rolling. Roll. If you're on mouse and keyboard, same thing. Don't be pressing the space bar and C or C and V, whatever you have at the same exact time, okay? You wanna be pressing jump and then crouch right after another. Now that we got that out the way, there's actually 2 ways that you can time a super glide. You can time it with your jump or you can time it with your slide. You can do either one, but we're gonna start with the jump and I'm gonna show you how to get your jump timing right every single time and how to tell if you got it right. What you wanna do is you wanna come to this ledge right here, specifically. If you don't know where this is, here, I'll show you. You spawn up there. This is where the Kraber and stuff, all the special weapons in the crate are. This is where it is. Right behind it, there's this corner. You come here. This is where you're gonna practice your jump. All you're gonna do is climb and jump. Okay, that was good timing. How I know it was good timing was because when I jumped, I just hit the wall and fell. If you do it too late, you're gonna climb the wall. Okay, if you climb the wall, you're doing it too late. If you do it too early, you're either just gonna keep climbing or you're gonna jump off the wall. You shouldn't really jump off the wall. That's like if you do it way too early. But if you do it too early, like I'm pressing A, I'm pressing the jump button, you're just gonna keep going. And once you get this down consistently, that's the jump timing. I mean, that's it. That's literally all you have to do. That's the jump timing you got down consistently. Congratulations. Now, if you want to use the jump to do the super glide, all you have to do is, okay, you're at the same wall, right? Just look over so that you don't hit the wall. And when you do jump, instead of just jumping, jump and then press B directly after. That's it. I mean, and then you did it. When I say directly after, like I said, roll. When I say roll, I mean roll the thumb, okay? Or roll the fingers that you're using for your mouse and keyboard, okay? Right after another, not at the same time, right after another, and then you'll get it. Now onto the second part. You can use your slide to time the super glide. I strongly suggest that you use your jump and not the slide, because the jump you have to get perfect. The method that I just showed you, if you're too early, it won't work. If you're too late, it won't work. Now with this, if you try to mantle slide too early, it won't work, okay? You're gonna crouch and you'll just look like an idiot. If you do too late, you can still technically slide, okay? Let me do it again. Let me go a little bit even later. You can still slide. So the problem is with this is that you don't know whether or not you're too late. Another way to be able to tell when to jump / slide, if you're on controller, then just kind of spin right, just hold your right stick to any direction. If you're on mouse and keyboard, just try to move your mouse. When you're mantling, see how it stopped me? It didn't let me continue. The point where it lets you continue, that's when you have to begin your super glide, okay? It's a little bonus tip for you guys. Mantling, bang, so I'm just going bang, 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 okay? Bang, bang. So once you get that timing down, then you can try to do that super glide. Again, I highly suggest you just get down the rhythm of the jump, okay? Now let's say you're practicing all these and you think you're doing it. You think you're doing it right, you're jumping and then you're sliding and then you're like, man, I'm killing it right now. I'm doing all kinds of super glides everywhere. Well, I'm gonna tell you the things I just did, half of those were not super glides, okay? Some of those were super glides, that was not a super glide. That was a super glide. There's a couple ways you can tell if you did a super glide, okay? First of all, if you super glide, your FOV changes. Like the thing I just did, the FOV changes a little bit. Now, it is possible that your FOV will pulse and it looks like you did a super glide, but you didn't actually do the super glide, okay? What a super glide is is the momentum of a slide being given to you while you're in mid-air, okay? So you have to not be touching the ground. That's why you jump and then slide. That's what it is. It's a glitch technically. So if you for some reason touch the surface, it's gonna pulse like you did a super glide, but then you're gonna touch the ground and it's gonna kill all your momentum and you're gonna just do a normal slide. Now the 100,000% way to tell if you actually hit a super glide or not is by doing this jump right here. You can only make this jump if you hit a super glide, okay? You're gonna be jumping from here to here. Yes, you can jump this with a super glide, okay? Now, if you don't know where this is, for some fucking reason, it's very obvious, but you spawn right here. Hold on, give me a second. Let me run up there and then I'm gonna walk you through it. Okay, you spawn here and then you slide down and you're gonna go right there. No, not the zip line. Right there. No, yeah, right there. Now all you're gonna do is you're gonna jump and you're gonna super glide to where I just super glide to, right? This ledge. Now what's so good about this, not only does it show you when you super glide correctly, but it can also tell you what you're doing wrong. It can show you when you do everything too early. It can show you when you jump too early but slide correctly, so you just need to adjust the jump. It'll tell you when you do everything too late, aka if you do your jump too late, okay? Because your jump needs to be first. So if you do your jump late, that means everything is too late. It'll show you and it'll tell you everything. Now let me show you how. For example, if you slide too early, you'll crouch. You'll just crouch in your spot, okay? You'll look like an idiot. You're gonna be super embarrassed. Make sure nobody's in the room when you do that, okay? If you jump too early but you hit your slide correctly, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna slide into the face of the wall and you're gonna look like an idiot. Now, if you jump too late, okay, aka if you do everything too late, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna jump, but you're not gonna make it to the wall. The only way to make it over that wall is if you super glide correctly. All right, once you practice that, I recommend practicing that and hitting that 5 times in a row if you can. All right, now, you got the super glide down. I'm proud of you, your mom is proud of you, your grandma's proud of you, your goldfish is proud of you, okay? Now, there's so many other things that you can do with the super glide. How do you super glide to a direction? Yes, you can super glide to different directions. You don't always have to be super gliding forward like that right there. All I did, it was the same exact thing, but I'm pulling my left stick, or if you're on mouse and keyboard, you're just pressing and holding the D arrow, okay? You're holding the directional key that you want to be going in, whether that's on mouse and keyboard or on controller. Visino, you said that you can super glide backwards. You can. I don't care what you say. You probably tried it maybe and you failed. That's because you're doing it wrong. Let me show you how to super glide backwards. If you go up to a wall and you want to super glide backwards, you will fail 100% of the time if you're just looking at it and you try to super glide backwards, because you can't just do it like that. It's impossible. What you have to do is clamber the wall at an angle like that, okay? I'm not looking directly at it. Then if you pull your stick backwards or you hit your backwards directional key, then you'll be able to super glide backwards. I suggest to giving it a little bit of a backwards and to the right or to the left, just in case, because you have to have a very sharp angle to go straight backwards. To give you a little bit of wiggle room, I would always put a directional key in a little bit towards the angle of the wall, what the side the wall is at, but it'll pretty much be backwards. So then you're gonna run at the wall at an angle and then you're gonna super glide backwards. Now, with this one, it's a little bit tricky because you can't push backwards on the stick until after you kind of already climbed the wall, or else it's not gonna work. So you're gonna have to be pushing forward, and then after you climb the wall and you're about to jump, then you pull backwards. If you guys made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I hope I helped you guys out. If I did, then think about leaving a like, dropping a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Turn this shit off.